Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to engage yet again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dricus still not to And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Chimaev. Clean with the right hook. This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you gotta be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you gotta slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or if he gets taken down to his back. But ideally for him, he wants to be knocking guys out.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Oh, he's got a choke.
Ooh, that looks tight. Defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Well, as usual. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Trying to get under the chin. Oh, how'd he get out?
He pushed the elbow up, released the pressure, and turned his back down to the mat. Great job and great submission defense by this young man.
Making all these shots count. Constantly a moving target.
Nice transition.
Du Plessis' pass attempt denied. Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Wide crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this...
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Beautiful straight punch there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Nice block.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice jab by Chimaev. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
He's having his way with him here. Du Plessis gets back up here. Straight punch, useful. Blocks the strike. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Good punch lands. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Well, certainly not the style of fight we expected to see out of this wrestler here tonight. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, and this dude's insane.
He's insane, John. And, you know, many times we speak about wrestlers falling in love with the hands when you show that you can strike a little bit. That is exactly the case tonight. This guy was able to strike in fights past, and now he feels as though he can do it every time. He's got to get back to wrestling. Striking is not what got him here. It has been the wrestling. He's got to turn back to what has made him who he is today.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it.
His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found out Overeem's head.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheeks is... All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Do you see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly. Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, it's been a wild fight, though. Oh, man, these guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
Big right hand.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Du Plessis goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, big right hook.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now, this is a position you don't see every day. They're in the north-south position now on the ground.
Chimaev's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip. Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Big elbow there, lands. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Du Plessis is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left hook there. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Another one! And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out. Nice jab.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice kick to the body.
Anybody...
That's as good punches he's thrown.
The punch that lands.
And there it is! Khamzat Chimaev takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Jeez Louise!
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're gonna do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are gonna have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, still undefeated, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by knockout here tonight. Expectations off the charts for this guy with every passing UFC fight, and he lives up to them and then some.
Well, I mean, just the expectation must be so hard for Khamzat to live up to. But not only does he match the expectation, he exceeds them every time. And tonight, once again, he proves why he's one of the most dangerous contenders